On January 16, 1920, the 18th Amendment to the Constitution made the manufacture or sale of alcoholic beverages illegal nationwide. This culminated a crusade that had begun 100 years earlier. And at first, Americans did indeed drink less. But the noble experiment quickly broke down. More and more people began to break the law, drinking alcohol provided by booming crime syndicates. The open flaunting of Prohibition and the association of the commercial nightlife with crime and immorality hardened growing divisions in American society. In fact, the 1920s revolution in manners and morals was limited in its scope. The majority of Americans remained traditionalists, God-fearing Protestants who held on to small-town values and watched with growing fear and condemnation what they saw as the erosion of traditional values and morality. World War I had also unleashed Anglo-Americans' fear of foreigners, giving rise to hostility and violence against people different than themselves. A revived Ku Klux Klan accused American Catholics, now more than 1/3 of all Americans, of placing their allegiance to the Pope above that of their country. Jews, the Klan charged, dominated motion pictures, popular music, and bootlegging. The Klan used violence to terrorize African Americans and immigrants. The Ku Klux Klan had tremendous appeal to many Protestant Americans in the nation's heartland, especially the Midwest. By 1923, the Klan controlled 3 state governments and claimed 5 million members. During the 1920s, Congress passed a series of new laws that severely restricted the number of immigrants entering the United States from Europe and virtually banned immigrants from Asia. The river of Europeans who had poured into the nation for decades was reduced to a small stream. The laws, however, said nothing about the Western Hemisphere. During the 1920s, 500,000 Mexicans would pour into the United States to work in the farms, fields, and factories of California and the Southwest. More and more Mexicans also began to settle in the large cities of the Midwest. While nativists waged their war against ethnic Americans, evangelical groups denounced the materialism, hedonism, and godlessness of the urban United States. The nation was splitting in two, engaging in a war of cultures that would last the decade.